long, long way from the opposition goal. And I think Melbourne have suffered a little bit from going to the lead and getting the ball turned over.
Phoebe. Farmer. Oh, here's excitement. Look at this hand pass. That is sensational for Travis Johnstone, and he should kick a goal. Sensational.
He's an exciting machine, excitement machine is Jeff Farmer. He gets to the percentage spot for a crumbing forward. That's the bottom line. And now his direct opponent, Luke Godden, as we'll see by the replay, they come out of defence, Melbourne. The bottom line is that we see Farmer. He decides to go to the front of the pack. Luke Godden was in a bit nowhere situation. He went to the percentage spot, gave the handball out to Travis Johnson, who overlapped at the right time and ran into an open goal.
He's a long strider, Johnson, isn't he? He really covers the ground, but he never really looks like he's running quickly because he really takes such long strides.
Reminds me very much like David Rhys-Jones, the way he covers the ground.
Yeah.
And play won't resume until he is back in position. What we saw then was that Melbourne were one short at every contest.
But it's like professional golfers, Johnny. Not everyone knows the rules. Here goes Smoker. In towards full forward. Oh, Johnstone!
I like the look of this kid too.
Well, yes.
And he's very composed. He just does the percentage thing all the time. A young kid of only how many games now has he played? Well, I think he's only played a handful of games.
Well, he's played. This is 6 games.
6 games.
But
today.
he was the first draft choice in last year's draft, so obviously he's regarded as the best eligible player in the draft, and comes from my old stamping ground, Chelsea, down in the southern suburbs.
Give it a plug.
Grandson of Norm Johnson, who was a Fitzroy legend way back.
So back in the middle, Melbourne getting first blood in this third quarter. They lead by 8 points. Steins. Woden down towards Gergic.
Now he's got Richardson. Now he's got Richardson as his direct opponent.
Going to be a bit quick there, I think.
He can kick a ball too. Look at this. And how's that from the youngster?
He just got Graham right underneath the flight of the ball. Right, he sort of struggled all day. First of all, he was opposed to Jeff Farmer, but he's got to make body contact, especially when the ball's deep in their defensive part.
He's not so good on marking players, is he? He's more kind of a ground level opponent.
Run with player.
And when the ball's in the air, he's not too good in that marking situation.
Chance to run round, play on and kick a goal. What a goal too to Travis Johnstone. And what a start by Melbourne in this third quarter.
Well, yes, this last piece of the game, the last half of the second quarter, and this first 5 minutes, all of a sudden they're getting control across the middle of the ground. And, well, we've mentioned many times, Gergic, he's been just fantastic today, and now he's going into half forward and giving them a target. And Johnson, well, he's been pretty good himself.
Also,
goals have been hard to kick, and he's kicked a couple.
Also, it'll be interesting to see what actually Mel Michael does on the jumping forward in Sean Smith, knowing that he does play in front of his direct opponent. Does he alter his approach, knowing that Sean Smith is a good aerialist and he loves that sort of little bit of yardage to jump and leap for the ball.
Russell couldn't take it. Here's a chance for Steins. Pops it out in front of Seacamp. 60 metres out. Seacamp shoots long in towards full forward. Sean Smith smothered at the back. Johnstone! Could be a match winner. Young Travis.
Steins, he's been a very good player in this first 15 minutes of play in the last quarter. He's got back to block the hole for Rocker, but also his aerial work in the boundary throw-ins and stop play situations when the umpire has the ball has been exceptional. That time he released the ball by hand to Seacamp, who overlapped from the half-back line. He probably had Jeff White, who was the leading option, but he decided to go long. The crumbing option was there. Young Johnson, he's been an outstanding player today. That's his 4th goal.